Hi, I'm Nigel, and today I want to show you how to use the V2MOM template in Collide. The V2MOM template is an easy-to-use guided framework for creating top-down, bottom-up alignment to company goals originally created by Salesforce. The template helps the company clarify goals and communicate them to the organization or team. It can also be used across the organization to bring more transparency and alignment. The V2MOM process leverages me time for self-reflection and ideation with individual contributors, and we time for discussing individual viewpoints as a team, a department, and a company to create alignment across goals. The V2MOM template uses the following 5 topics for discussion. Vision. What do you want to achieve? Values. What's important to you? Methods. How do you get it? Obstacles. What's preventing you from being successful? And measures. How do you know you have it? As the facilitator, you want to set your team for successfully contributing to these topics. To do that, we suggest that you add the following content to the overview page. Background information, a write-up or video on what the V2MOM framework is, past goals and strategies if relevant, internal conversations that may have been part of or spurred by this process, and a team agreement. Next, you'll want to pre-populate each of the topics with at least 1 to 3 ideas so that your team understands what's being asked and how to contribute. After getting the space set up, invite your team and give them some time to review the information, add their own ideas, and react to each other's. You can help spur these conversations with @mentions in the comment. Give your team a few days and perhaps a few reminders to populate this. If there's anyone on your team who doesn't feel comfortable sharing, or there's been any conflict, you may want to enable anonymity to ensure they feel safe contributing their authentic perspectives. After your team has reviewed the page and shared their ideas, you'll walk through these in a real-time meeting. Set the stage with a quick overview and explanation of the V2MOM process. Remind everyone that the goal is to get very clear on what you're doing and how you're going to get there. Next, you can move on to discussing these ideas and comments one by one to help build shared understanding and consensus. It's a great time to understand how each individual's goals may affect the broader goals of the team and vice versa. This can lead to adjustments based on the bandwidth and capabilities of others. It also allows each team member to have a better understanding of one another and what they're working on. The next tool you can use is voting, done as a me time activity. This is useful for understanding where your team stands on the vision, values, and obstacles, prioritizing the methods you'll use to accomplish the goals, and how you're going to measure success. Give a brief overview of the voting tool, then time on their own to cast their votes. We recommend 3 votes per person per topic. Once the vote has been cast, you want to review the results in another real-time meeting. Use this time to go over the results and be sure everyone has participated and understands the process. We found that sometimes during these meetings, people voiced that they would have voted differently if they had fully understood something that was not clear before. If this is the case, we recommend 1 more round of votes, then 1 more synchronous meeting to review the results. After the final meeting, it's 1 click to export the actions to Excel as a final record of the process. We recommend doing a write-up that can be shared with the team and any others in the organization in a Word doc, Google Doc, or internal wiki page. If you recorded the real-time meeting, we suggest you add that along with your write-up to the information sharing page for future reference. We think this is a great way to plan and set your goals and hope you'll try it with your team. We also have template email, Slack messages, calendar invite content, and checklists to help you facilitate a better goal-setting session on that same page. You can get started with this template for free at letscollide.io/V2MOM.